Hello and welcome back to another episode early morning on the Earth Dwellers channel here. Out here drinking the coffee, just getting going here. It's about 6:30 in the morning before the sun comes up and gets too hot. We're only sitting about 75 degrees right now, so it's pretty bearable as opposed to what we usually get about midday. We'll be sitting about 90 degrees or more. So getting out here early morning, I wanted to check on some elderberries. You can see these random elderberry cuttings sitting in our water here. We've been currently propagating these dozen or so elderberry plants, and these are native elderberries to our northern Illinois here. So these are going to grow and they are going to produce very well. We have about 3 varieties of elderberry that we had ordered. We wanted to establish a good colony of our native elderberries so we can have a good supply of natural medicine and several different varieties. So we tried to get all these native elderberry propagated out the best we could, and you can see these are about 2 weeks old now. So these are just hit 2-week mark, and we are definitely seeing some growth off of these. So as we are seeing all of this new elderberry growth at the top off of these cuttings, we are definitely getting some root development. You cannot see it because underneath the soil, those undifferentiated cells in the skin of these elderberry are starting to throw little buds off, little white balls that will start to reach out and turn into developed roots. Now, since we can't see them in here, I had these extra elderberry cuttings that I had just stuck in my water and just wanted to kind of keep them from dying on me. You can see tiny little white buds on those ones. I think they'll be more developed, on the woodier cuttings. You can see these elderberries definitely throwing off some good root development. They're starting to throw little roots off, and they're even throwing little green buds out the top. You can see all the white buds. Every white dot is going to be a developed root here. So we've got first year cuttings and we've got second year growth, both doing the same thing. And the key factor in developing all of those little buds and roots to start is our cool water here. So all of this cool water has allowed, this is a pretty thick cutting right there, and it is definitely throwing off some growth. I got to get all these potted up here. We've got so much going on in this little propagation station there, our little aquaponics water, that I just do not have time to get all of them planted sometimes, as we don't have a whole lot of space. I cleared out some room over here, so I'm going to be able to throw a bunch more cuttings down there and get those propagated out and rooted into some soil for us. I just wanted to make some observations on our little propagation station and on these elderberries and how simple it actually is. If you don't currently have an aquaponics station or any type of medium to root these up in, you can take these and put them in a cup or a mason jar half full of water and stick them in the refrigerator. Give them about a week or two and they will probably look about like this, maybe a little slower because the refrigerator's a little colder than our 60-70 degree water we have in here. But you will be guaranteed to have some free elderberry cuttings growing for you if you use the refrigerator also. So that is another simple method of propagating your elderberries. So it's pretty easy. You just gotta take the cuttings and wait a little while and they will develop for you, and you will have a whole new plant for free.